Hi, sixth grade. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I would like to show you what you are going to be doing this week. So first of all, we miss you very much. This week, you will be completing the following. You're going to watch the video from slide 2. That is this video. You need to read the rest of the slideshow. Attend your scheduled Zoom meeting on Wednesday. That's a separate grade, as you guys know. Fill in all text boxes on slide 7. There are 11 text boxes, so it's going to be worth 22 points, which means 2 points for each one. Complete 40 minutes of Dreambox with at least 20 minutes on an assigned focus lesson right here, which is going to be a separate grade, as you guys know. Complete the Google form. There's a link to it right there. After completing the slideshow, there's going to be another link for it at the end of the slideshow. It's 10 questions, 40 points, so each question is 4 points. And you're going to play Prodigy this week. So answer at least 19 questions on there. You must be connected to our class account. Most of you are, but here's the class code just in case you're not. And that's going to be 38 points, so 2 points each. So make sure that you get all of this done. If you are not sure of your username or password for Prodigy, please let us know and we will get it for you. Here's where this video is going to go. Proportions. Remember those fun proportions we were doing when we were still in school? As a reminder, a proportion is a statement that two ratios or rates are equivalent. So here are two examples. 1/4 equals 3/12, and 7/8 equals 21/24. Percents. Using proportions, we can find the percent of a number. What? Yup, so cool. Remember, percent just means out of 100. So 3 out of 100 is 3%. 5 out of 100 is 5%. 67 out of 100 is 67%. 72 out of 100 is 72%. Using percents and proportions together. Oh, together forever. Oh, so happy for them. Finding a percent of a number. So our question here is, what is 30% of 400? So there are two methods to this. Let's go over method 1 first, using proportional reasoning. Step 1 would be 30% means 30 out of 100 because percent means out of 100, or 30 out of 100, 30 100ths. Let's write a proportion. 30 out of 100 equals something out of 400. Part goes on top, whole goes on the bottom. Knowing that both sides of the proportion need to be equal, we just need to multiply 30 over 100 by 4 over 4. 30 over 100 times 4 times 4. 30 times 4 is 120. 100 times 4 is 400. And we're going to answer the question. 120 is 30% of 400. So 30 out of 100 is 120 out of 400. That means that 30%, 30 out of 100, is 120 out of 400, or 120. I'm sorry, 30% of 400 is 120. All right, method 2, multiplication. Remember, of means multiplication. We talked about that a million times. Please remember that. So 30% of 400. 30%, 30% of 400. 30% times 400 over 1. Remember, 400 over 1 is the same thing as 400. We're going to get 30 times 400 is 12,000. 100 times 1 is 100 because we're just multiplying straight across. And when we simplify, or when we divide, we're going to get 120 because 12,000 divided by 100 is 120. Answer the question. 120 is 30% of 400. All right, so basically what we're doing here is saying, okay, we're going to make a proportion, so we're going to write the equal sign first, and we know that 30% is 30 over 100, so we already have one side ready to go. Then the other side, we know that 400 is our whole. We want part of that whole. We want 30% of it, because we know that 100% of 400 is 400. So we want 30%. We want part of that 400. So that is what we don't know, is this question mark here. something out of 400. And then we're just going to look at this and say, okay, I know that to get from 100 to 400, all I need to do is multiply by 4. And to keep these fractions equivalent, I need to multiply this numerator also by 4. That's going to give me that 120, and it's going to answer my question. That 120 out of 400 is 30 out of 100. So 30 per 100, 30% is 120 per 400, or 120 out of 400. So 30% is 120. 30% of 400 is 120. All right, now it's your turn to practice. The question is, what is 20% of 500? So you're going to be filling in these boxes. So 20 over what equals, and you don't have to fill this in, just the boxes, equals a question mark out of 500. What would you then multiply the numerator and denominator by? You're going to write your answer in here. To do that, all you have to do is double click in the box. It's already a text box made for you. You just have to double click in the box and type what you want to in there, whichever number you choose. Then you're going to answer the question, what is 20% of 500? I'm going to write your answer here. All right. Over here, multiplication, method 2, 20 over something times what? Remember, of means multiplication. Use this slide as your resource. It gives it to you step by step exactly what to do. Fill in all of these boxes. 20 over whatever number you had here times something over 1 equals 20 times whatever number you have here is going to go there. Whatever you have here times 1 is going to go there. And when you simplify, this is going to be your number. What is 20% of 500? And you're going to write your answer there. Now what? After you do that, you're going to go fill out the following Google form. So you're going to click here. You're going to fill out the Google form. Be sure to complete your 40 minutes of Dreambox with 20 minutes on an assigned focus lesson. Turn in this assignment under week 6 in Google Classroom after you've completed the Google form and your Dreambox time. Don't forget your Prodigy also. I have to add that to this slide. I forgot, but I will add it to this slide. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Drop your favorite memes and pictures on slide 10 to tell us how you're feeling this week. I'm going to go over that in a second. And please make sure that you come to our Zoom meeting on Wednesday at your scheduled time. So basically you're doing Dreambox, you're doing Prodigy, you're doing a Google form, and you're doing these slides. And then the last thing I want you to do is this. I want to show you guys how Mrs. Schomburg and I are feeling right now. We're feeling that we miss you, that we're thankful for you, that we're proud of you, that we're feeling a little overwhelmed, and we kind of miss school. So on this last slide, I want you guys to drop some memes. Tell us how you're feeling. We want to know how you're doing. All right. We miss you guys lots. We hope that you're doing well. If you need anything at all, please let us know. If you're having a hard time with this, please send me a message, send Mrs. Schomburg a message. Make sure you're watching this entire video. If you've made it to this point where you've watched the entire video, I want you to, on the private comments of this assignment, I want you to put your middle name. And that way we will know that you watched this entire video. All right, so we will talk soon. We will see you Wednesday at the latest. Please let us know if you need anything. And we love you guys. See you later.